Today I will show you how you can create breathtaking insects inspired by the wonderful artist Japparii. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced user, you will learn valuable techniques to elevate your 3D skills.
What you will learn today.
First, step-by-step methods to integrate insect shapes and details. Second, techniques to add details to bring your insect to life. Third, time-saving shortcuts and best practices to streamline your 3D modeling process. Fourth, how to apply realistic textures and materials for a polished look. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to more awesome content.
The 3D objects.
Find the code in the video and get free project files. Good luck, guys. Right, let's start with the tutorial. First we start to model here this down part, and for this we need a cylinder, and we need for radius 75, for height 25 and for both segments 100. Now we go under caps, put a check mark under fillet to get rounded edges, and we increase both values to 10. To duplicate the cylinder, we use now a cloner and put the cylinder under it. And now select the cloner and we choose under mode linear. Under count, we choose 7 and under position Y, we need -15. And we also rotate it a little bit. We need under rotation B 5 degrees. So that looks good. And we also change scale X to 90% and scale Y also. Now we change to the transform tag, change here scale X to 0.85. Alright, that looks good. Now we go back to the object tag and change also scale Z to 90. Perfect. Rename now the layer to down part, and now we need a cone to create the spike. Go under coordinates and change here the rotation to 180 degrees and under Z to -25. And here in the transform window also rescale it to 0.26, to 0.15 and to 0.28. And bring it now to the right position. Rename now the cone to spike. In the next step we need a sphere. Rename it to middle part and change the radius to 60 and the segments to 100. Perfect. And now bring it a little bit up. That looks good. The next step, duplicate middle, bring it to the top and repeat it again like this. Alright, select now this sphere and go under coordinates and scale it to 0.15 in Z. Bring the sphere in the middle a little bit more down and put it here on it and rename this sphere to head and create a new null object and rename it also to head. Select now the head, go also under coordinates and rescale it under Z to 1.22. And in the next step, we will create our eyes. And for the eyes, we need a new sphere. Bring it here in the head layer and rename it to eye. Under radius, we need 52 and segments 100. Bring it now to the right position. And in the next step, we go also again under coordinates and rescale it to 0.9 in Y. Perfect. Now select the eye and we go here under this tag and choose symmetry. Put it here also in the head layer and put the eye under it. Go now under symmetry, go here under X to off and we have to put it minus to plus in Z axis. So in the next step we will create the details on the head and we start here with the nose. For this we need the spike, copy and paste it, put it here in the head layer, rename it to nose. So, and bring it now to the right position. And we have to go again under the coordinates. And under rotation B, we need 300. And we also rescale it to 0.3, 0.35, and in Z also 0.35. So, to center it perfect in the face, we zero out position Z. And look to the side at the fits. Go now under object and increase the segments in rotation and height to 100 to get smooth edges here. In the next step, we will create the teeth. And for this, copy and paste the nose, rename it to teeth, go under the coordinates, change it to 0.1, 0.15 and 0.1. Bring it here to the side to see what happened now. Because we need now the bend deformer, put the bend deformer under the teeth, go under the object tag and press fit to parent. And now we bend it by 60 degrees. Alright, now it's not in the right direction, but it doesn't matter because we select this object, go to connect object plus delete. And under coordinates, we can rotate it now. Alright, these are my rotation values. And if you are happy, bring it also to the right position. And now we use again the symmetry tool. Put it here also back in the head layer. Select it, go under object, put it here to off and here minus to plus. Perfect. Now we will create the sensors. And for this, we need the capsula. Bring it here to the layer. Change the radius to 10 and the height to 50. Bring it to the side to see what happened. Because we need now the cloner. Put it here to the layer. Rename it to sensor and put the capsula underneath. Go now under cloner. Change it to linear. Change the count to 8 or to something that you like. And for position Y we need 43. Select now the cloner and we need now step. It gets automatically applied here. And as you can see, it is the wrong direction. Change the curve. Alright, when you change the curve, this is the result. And now we connect the object plus delete the steps you can delete because we have now a solid object. And in this case, we use again the bend deformer, put it under the sensor, fit to parent and bend it by 120 degrees. Perfect. It's again in the wrong direction, but we will fix it in the same way. Select the sensor, go to connect object plus delete. Go now under the coordinates, rescale it to a size that you like. I use 0.4 in all axes. And here under rotation, you can rotate it and bring it to the right position. To create a small face expression, it's really cool to position it in the near from the eye. And yeah, so when you're ready, we need again the symmetry tool. Put the sensor under it, go under object and repeat it here under Z. Alright, now we have a lot of symmetry. Rename it to sensor and to teeth to get a better overview. Alright, in the next step, we will create the feet. And here we create the new null object and rename it to feet. And to create them, we need first a cube. Bring it here to the side to get a better overview. Change X to 50, Y to 150, and Z to 50. And now we use a subdivision surface to smooth the cube out. And first we need here a spike. 3 reasons why you should follow me on my social media channels. 1. There you can get exclusive shoutouts if you tag me at Artinvader. 2. There you can vote for upcoming projects. 3. Exclusive quick tips to get a pro in 3D. Thank you for your support, guys. And for this, we copy and paste the teeth. Bring it here to the feet layer and delete the symmetry tool. Now you can change under coordinates the position and the rotation. These are my rotation values and these are my scale values. And now you can bring it here to the right position. Alright, that looks good for the beginning. Now copy and paste the subdivision surface object. Put it here to the layer. Go now here to the cube, go under objects, and here we need 35, 250, and 35 in the size, and bring it up. Perfect. Now we copy and paste the spike, and you can also use the position Y to change the position more easier. You only have to bring it to the top. And here we change again the rotation. These are my rotation values, and we also change the scale to 0.8, 1.3, and 0.8. Alright, in the next step, copy and paste it twice, and you can change here again the position of the other spikes. Alright, now we take the sensors, copy and paste it, bring it here to the side. Go now under the symmetry tag and to the coordinates. Here we change also the rotation again, that it's rotated to the side. These are my values, and we also rescale it. Take 0.4 in all axes. Alright, now you can select also the sensor, and you can change the rotation separately like this. And if it's too far away, like in my example here, you can bring it more together. That looks good. All right. Now we select only the object here under this symmetry sensor, copy and paste it. And here under the scale, I choose 0.25 in all axes. And now you can bring it here to the top and also rotate it. Perfect. All right. Select now this spike and this part of the feet and press now connect object plus delete and rename it to down part. So in the next step, you select also the spikes and this big part here, but not the sensors, and press again with the right mouse button on it and select connect object plus delete and rename it to up part. Put it here in the feeds layer and the sensors also. And now save the file because we will remesh. So first we need a new subdivision surface. Put the down part under it. Now we need a volume mesher and a volume builder. Bring it to this sequence. Select now here the subdivision surface, connect object plus delete. Put the down part under it. Go now under volume builder and then under object and change voxel size to 0.2. That looks good. Select now the volume mesher and connect object plus delete and rename it to down part. It is important that we subdivide everything to get a smooth result because we have different segments here in this spike and on this abstract shape here. That's the reason why we have to use the subdivision first. So, and now we repeat it here for the up part. We need again a subdivision surface. Put the up part under it. Connect now the object plus delete from the upper part. And now we can use the volume builder and the volume mesher also for the upper part. Go now again to the volume builder. Under voxel size, we need also 0.2. Select the volume mesher, connect object plus delete, and rename it again to up part. So bring the objects back here to the feeds layer. And now we will repeat it also for the head. But first select only the nose, the head, and the teeth, and connect object plus delete. Rename it to head. Now we need here also again a subdivision surface. Put the head under it. Connect object plus delete. Use the volume builder and the volume mesher. Bring it in the sequence. Put the head under it. Go to volume builder, object, and here we also need a voxel size of 1.2. Perfect. So connect object plus delete and rename it to head. Put it back to the head layer. And now we can start to sculpt. Alright, now we go to the sculpt mode. Go here to the top bar and select sculpt. And guys, this is really easy. Don't be scared if you never sculpt before. Here you see your objects. And first we select here the down part of the feet. And we select the smooth tool here on the left. And now you can start to smooth it out. Here it's important to smooth out the spike. Now you can select the up part and smooth it here also up a little bit so that we don't have the rough edges. And don't forget to do it also on the other side. Alright, the next step we take here on the left side the grab tool and here we change the size to 150 and everywhere where the spikes are, we grab it to the inside like this to get this weird insect shape. And now select also the down part and here we grab it inside also a little bit. Perfect. So now we go to the head, select the head, make the sensors invisible. And now we also start with the smooth tool. We smooth out the nose part a little bit and also the teeth. So that looks good. And in the next step, we take the inflate tool. Here we change the size to 20 and the strength to 30. And now you see here the line of the eyes and here we inflate it around like this. And after it, you repeat it also on the other side. Perfect. So in the next step, you also inflate it a little bit around the teeth. And in the end, we take the flatten tool, change the size to 75 and the strength to 20. And we flatten the head here in the nose part. Do something like this. Perfect, guys. So, when you're happy with the result, go back to the standard mode. Make the sensors visible again. So, and now take the rectangle selection and select the upper part. Go here to the side and choose connect object plus delete. Now you have one object. Alright, now you have here the feet. Select the null object, go on the coordinates and rescale it to 0.7 in all axes and bring it now here to the insect. Alright, when you are happy with the result, copy and paste it and bring it here up and also to the right position. So, and this is enough. Now we use the symmetry tool, put both feet under it, go now under the symmetry, under object and duplicate it in Y and to Z. And now you can fix again here the feet to get a good result. So select now the up part and we also rescale it to 0.85 in all axes. Perfect, that looks good. Maybe it looks a little bit weird now, but later on we will also add the hairs, like here, so it will look normal, guys. So, we are almost ready. We only add details on the eyes, and for this we need a sphere. Bring it here to the head layer. Go under object and change the scale to 0.5. Rename the sphere to eye detail. Select now a cloner, put the eye detail under it, also rename the cloner to eye detail, and select the cloner, select under mode object, and insert under object the eyes. Now you can see you get some small spheres on the eyes, and here we need a count of 5000. And that's it. Do you want the whole project file?
You can have it.
With over 70 other files that we have already created together, guys. You can find them on my Patreon, link is in the caption.
The materials.
Now you can download all HDRI maps and textures for the material part.
Go, go, go. Download it.
And let's move on with the tutorial. Right, now we came to the cool part, the material part. But before we start, we insert first our camera. And we go here under the render settings. I use a format by 1080 by 1080 pixels. And now you can here also zoom in. And here under focal length, I also choose a value of 60 to get a better perspective on the insect. And we also insert a plane as the background. Under coordinates, we can rotate it like this. Now you go out of the camera view and put the plane behind the insect, go back in the camera view, and now you can rescale it here in the coordinates. Perfect. So open now the render view and press the icon here to open the material window. We start with the dome light. You can find it here. Select it, go under object, press add graph, and here you can insert the HDRI map. You find it for free on my Patreon account, link is in the caption. So, insert it, and under coordinates you can also change the lighting. Here I choose 90 degrees, and we go back to the object tag and we increase the brightness under the intensity multiplier to 2. And now we start with our first material. We need this material here and drag and drop it to everything on the insect, but not the eyes. So like this. Now we get this cool result here. Open the material and here under preset we choose silver and under roughness 0.35 and under antistrophy minus 0.5. Now we search for ramp. Double click in this window. Now you can write ramp and now you get the tag. And we also need Fresnel and connect it here and also output color with the main material. But when we use metallic materials, we need other inputs. Press with the right mouse button on it, go to add input and select all. And we have to connect it with reflectivity. Alright, select now the ramp and under mapping we need circular. And select the black color, open it and go here under the hashtag. And here you can insert the same color code that I use. This is this one. Select a new one, open it, go again to the hashtag and insert this color code. And now bring the white here to the front. And now you can change the whole color of the insect. Alright, that looks good. Now we need a bump. We need a bump map and double click, and we need a texture connected with each other. And here also with the bump map, it's under the overall. And now we select the texture and press the folder icon and insert the bump map. You also find it on my Patreon. So now we get the small details here. And under the bump map, you can also change the intensity under height scale. Here we choose a value of 2. Perfect. So in the next step, we create a new material for the eyes. We also need this one here. Drag and drop it on the eye and eye detail. Open it. Here we change to the plastic preset. And we also search for ramp and for Fresnel. Connect it with each other, and here you have to connect it with the diffuse color because it's now a plastic material. Go under ramp, select the black color and change it to this color code here. It's orange. And now change also the position of the colors like this to get this cool result. Alright, now create a new material and drag and drop it on the plane. Here we change the color to almost black. Become a member on YouTube and get access to the member-only videos and to all missing textures to finish this project. There you also get access to the secret color adjustment videos. Get this mesmerizing result only in few minutes and free softwares. Become a pro now and bring your animations to the next level. Link is in the caption. And that's it. Well done, Artinvaders. If you like the video, please leave a like, follow or comment, and we see us in the next week.